CreateTour is a new part of Rural Arts on Tour thanks to Arts Council strategic touring funding, and young people work with the professional company for 4 days creating a short performance, and then this short performance also goes on tour as a curtain raiser to the professional piece. So it's a great opportunity for young people to get involved with performing arts professionally despite living in rural areas of North Yorkshire.
My name is Richard Darborn and I am the producer for Barbershopera, and I'm also a workshop leader. The group Barbershopera are performing the Three Musketeers on a UK tour. The show is being performed in all different parts of the country. We're working with people at Manor Youth Farm to create their own song, which is going to act as a curtain opener for the Three Musketeers whilst it's on tour next week.
Started off by playing this game called Stumpy, which was a sort of an ice-breaking activity to get each other's names.
Today we're working on 2- and 4-part harmonies. One group will sing really low and then the other will sing really high, and when you bring them all together it works and it creates a harmony.
All for one and one for all, we'll bring the king his drums for the ball.
So at the moment, behind me, the group are learning a 4-part harmony song called All for One. Now this song appears at the end of Act 1 during the show.
It's now 3 o'clock on our second day. At 10 o'clock we started, and we started with a few games because we know that the guys like to, it's a nice easy way to warm up. And then Martin and Laura went through some sort of rhythm technique with people, making sure they could do rhythm and pick up certain patterns and beats and stuff. Just kind of listening to things and listening to each other, which is really important with what we do. You have to listen to each other, because if you ignore one part, the whole thing falls apart.
We did like different rhythm exercises, so we got in pairs and we did like click, clap, stomp. Clap and click and stamp and stuff. Click, clap, stamp.
So the idea of the clap stamp games that you've probably seen already is that everyone's starting to think the same, so everyone's starting to create the same rhythms all together.
The guys have got to do a show that opens before the Barbershopera show. So we've been thinking about how to do that, and obviously we need to try and think of songs that everyone knows. What better than Disney songs? So we started with Lion King's I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
I think now we know like all of the like different parts of songs and stuff, we can make our performance like stronger and better.
I've learned how to create 3-part harmonies with a bass line, which is kind of cool.
We've just started it today and we're on our way. Very excited.
Brushing up on looking down, working on my roar. Fine. Good roaring.
We are working today on characters, so we spent a lot of time working out what characters are going to be in our final show.
I could see me as a sort of director, so I'm guessing this could almost be like a TV reality show, right?
So we asked the guys to do some improvisation work in groups to talk about what characters they thought they could be later. They worked out little scenes and little scenarios, how they might interact, and then we got them to present to the whole group. Then we could all see what they thought their characters might be like, and then Richard and the few of us were able to ask little questions like, why did your character do this? What's your name? What did your character have for breakfast? That sort of thing.
I was going to sit there. Now I am.
So Layla, can we start with you? What's your character? What character are you?
It's like a gangster person. I learned what character I wanted to be, and I learned like what type of style of like talking and stuff I like to do more.
So I think we can go and tell the auditionees that we're ready now.
Alright. Auditions, can you come live and go across the benches, please?
So by the end of today, the idea is we'll have a full scene, and then after lunch we're going to try and learn 2 more songs. I really think we are on schedule. It should be perfect. We are just, getting the script nailed down. It should be fine. We are very optimistic.
We're piecing it all together now, which is quite good.
So at the moment it is day 4. It is 11:39. We're due to finish the day at 4 o'clock. By 4 o'clock we need to have our show. We've basically built up our activities over the course of the last 4 days. So we've been using different games to get to know each other. We've been building up the confidence of the group. Then we worked on some music and slowly doing some harmonies. Basically getting everyone's confidence up so that we felt in the right place to create our piece of theatre.
We've been practicing the performance because we've got it all like sorted out now, but we've just been like fine-tuning it and all that.
You need fitness. You need...
It's dedication.
You need dedication.
Behind me now, everything's going on. We're working on some choreography. So the guys within the group have really nailed all the music. They've nailed their characters.
You're making it up, so you don't have to say exactly the same thing, just things similar. So it's easier. You don't have to worry too much, so it just boosts your confidence a little bit.
Okay, so what's your talent?
I do nothing, bro. I'm a gangster.
I feel my confidence has really took a boost just from having a good role in the performance. I feel all the hints and tips have really made me grow in confidence and feel a lot better when I'm on stage.
It's been really interesting to see different characters, different strengths and different personalities coming through. What's been so great as well about working in this process is the fact that everyone has brought something to the table. What's going to be great about the next 4 performances that we do is these guys are going to open for us. They, should be very proud of what they've accomplished, and I feel that it's full of enthusiasm, it's full of humour, and it's going to be a lovely curtain raiser, a good warm-up group to welcome us on. And it's been absolutely fantastic.